It's raining, so what happens to the air show outside? Has that been halted?
Well, welcome back to the Waterkloof Airforce base. Of course, we continue to bring you the display of a multitude of products that, of course, are showcased here to the public, of course. And right now, I am right at this great stand. It is the DCD Protected Mobility stand. And you can see I am, of course, surrounded by, of course, Marty Besaidenout. She's the sales and marketing manager of course, Protected Mobility. Marty, just tell us more about the purpose of the products that you have displayed here.
Hi, Patricia. Thank you very much for the opportunity. DCD Protected Mobility is a manufacturer of armored personnel carriers and landmine detection vehicles. And what we have on display here is the Springbok APC Armored Personnel Carrier. It's a blast and ballistic protected vehicle. The vehicle is manufactured locally in Boksburg, where our facility is, our workshop, and the vehicle is deployed in various African countries, and we have developed this vehicle specifically with the African continent in mind. The vehicle consists of a driver, co-driver, and a crew of 9 members.
All right. Now, Marty, I just want you to move with us. I want you to, bring the public into the picture. This one here is called the Springbok Extra Duty. Give us a practical example. Who goes in there at which point? Let's say there is a conflict somewhere. When do you call in this baby?
Well, this vehicle is being used anywhere in a situation where there is a conflict. The vehicles are being then deployed, whether it's on the border, whether it's in a suburban area, or whether they need to be protected. So our focus is on saving lives at all times.
And it certainly is about saving lives. And I'd like to believe that it is a very expensive vehicle, but the highlight for me is the fact that it is locally manufactured, proudly South African, and it's manufactured right here in Gauteng, in Boksburg to be exact.
Absolutely. And we are proud to say that most of the components come from South Africa, although there are a few components that we do import, but it's manufactured by our own people, our own country, and our own facility.
And which countries would you say are you actually distributing these vehicles to? If you can just move back, I really want the people at home to get a great view of this particular vehicle. Which countries would actually buy this?
We have got the Springbok deployed in various African countries. The Eastern Africa is using the vehicle as well as the Western Africa is using the vehicle. So we've got many vehicles, not just in Africa, but everywhere else in the continent, and 14 different countries, 5 continents we are using this vehicle.
And in South Africa using these vehicles, have they bought some of them?
Well, not yet, but we are hoping to make use of the opportunity when the requirement comes through. Then we will definitely offer this to our local government. But the market is so huge in Africa that we will focus on everywhere where it is needed.
Okay, but this is not your only store. You said you've got about 3 stalls. Outside you've got 2 extra. Tell us what is outside.
Lovely. On the outside we also have the Husky, which is a landmine detection vehicle. That is also deployed in various countries, and it's well used in countries like Turkey, Iraq, Afghanistan, and many other countries. The Husky is a mine detection as well as a mine interrogator system. So the mine can then be, when it's located or the AAD is located, the mine can be detected, interrogated and disposed of.
In closing, before we move on to our next stall, of course, you highlighted something very important to me, saying that, of course, a an event like this is not really just about, putting your product here and for the public to view it, but it's also about building solid relationships that may not pay off here, but at a later stage, you never know which business deal they may bring to the table.
Absolutely. For us, it's not about just saving lives and focus on that what matters, but it's also forming the relationship with governments, communities, and our end user, the customer.
All right. Thank you so much, Martie Besaidenhout, and she is from the DCD Protected Mobility. Of course, bringing you this great vehicle. It's 100% bulletproof, and I tell you, no bullet can penetrate through this steel right here. But we continue. Let's take you through, a much bigger range of a tour here, and you can see who else is, of course, also here, bringing you a great variety of products. So here we've got, of course, the Turkish Defense Alliance that is, of course, also exhibiting here. You would know that they have the most exhibitors here at the AAD 2016, and they have the most stalls. So they really have a great delegation that is here from Turkey. But let's speak to the children, the future of South Africa, who have braved this cold weather, and they're still here. Hi, sir, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine. Is it? Are you cold? You well protected? I see you are well dressed. Why are you here today?
Because I want to be here.
And do you enjoy the show? What did you see that you love?
The airplanes.
Which aeroplane did you see? Tell me more about the aeroplane that you see, and what fascinated you about it?
One was, I don't know.
Oh, well, and you, little lady?
My favorite airplane was the one that you can walk in.
Is it? Did you go inside of it? And what did you see when you were inside?
I saw a lot of stuff.
Like what? Make an example.
A lot of buttons and everything.
Is it? And what do you want to be one day when you grow up?
I want to, one day when I want to be a vet.
Oh, she wants to be a vet. Of course, they're the future of South Africa. We've been speaking to them since yesterday. And yesterday we got such interesting feedback from them, telling us about the different aircrafts that, of course, they saw during the air show. Now, of course, we are inside. Outside it is cold. It is raining outside. Most of the public are inside enjoying the great exhibition that is, of course, taking place inside. They're exploring the various defense products that are on a full display. Now, yesterday, of course, it was a great show. We saw a lot of people gathering outside, and they were enjoying a variety of course, displays from the aerobatics that we saw from the Gripen, the Hawks, the Roy Falk, and of course the mini war that we saw from the special forces, of course, that gave us a great show there on the ground. But today, because it's rainy, because of the weather, unfortunately, we think those great shows will not be taking place. But hopefully, when the day matures and the weather perhaps gets better and it stops raining, the public will be able to, of course, be mesmerized outside, and we'll again enjoy that great aviation show that we saw yesterday. And right now we continue. We're at another stall. You can see, of course, we're taking a walk about, talking to various people. Now we're talking all things ships.
Yes.
Of course.
Thank you, Patricia. First of all, I would like to extend my appreciation to SABC for giving this such important opportunity to mention about my company. First of all, I would like to say hi all the South African people who are watching this live coverage.
All right, just introduce yourself to everybody that you're talking to.
Yes, I thought you mentioned about me that I am Mr. Ercüment Dokanakolu. I am working as contract manager in this shipyard. Our shipyard is located in Turkey, Istanbul. So what we are doing here to introduce our product to African market, and we hope that and we believe that this important fair give us very important opportunity to introduce ourselves, our targeted market.
All right, tell us more about your products. I see here's a nice display. Explain to us, what are we looking at here?
Sure. Actually, our shipyard is responsible to construct amphibious ship, our Turkish Navy. You have seen some pictures over there. So this is our main product actually we have done so far. Also, we designed lots of naval platform for our Navy as well. So today I would like to mention first this one here. This is our final product under construction for the moment. We will deliver it to next year to our Navy. We are doing 2 ships on this class. That ship is over 7,000 tons and can carry over 1,200 ton various cargo, including tanks or the amphibious vehicles. Furthermore, it can accommodate all maritime battalion without any restriction.
All right, and who's your market? Who do you distribute these ships to?
First of all, in our Navy, in Turkish Navy, we distribute them. Then after taking this experience, we would like to open the other market. I mean, therefore we are here. We introduce our product to our African market first and other market as well, the Middle Eastern, European market. They are our targets.
You've been here since, of course, the start of the exhibition.
Exactly, yes.
How has your products been received? Do you think people have developed an interest?
We thought that we achieved our objection for the moment, and lots of African Navy high officials visit us, and then we introduce our product to them. And first of all, the marketing purpose is to establish proper link, and we thought that this fair give us these opportunities to mention and to establish such links.
All right, thank you so much, Alicia. Of course, these are the stories that we are bringing to you. These are the products that are being exhibited here, from ships to guns, missiles, rockets, to the latest armored vehicles that can be used in the defense industry across the globe. And they're here to share knowledge. It's not just about, of course, displaying all these wonderful products here, but it's also about innovation. It is about research. It is about technological power that has come full circle here at the 2016 AAD. Alicia, it is back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much to our roving reporter there. She's been on the scene since Wednesday. Patricia Vasachi out at the Waterkloof Airforce